This is a content warning. All episodes of Mysteries Unknown may include foul language, fantasy violence, blood and gore, and worst thing of all, sexual content. Listener discretion is advised.
Hello, listeners. Thank you once again for tuning into the Mysteries Unknown podcast. For this case, V is for going viral. I am, as always, your master of ceremonies, Hunter, and joining me today, as always, we have Javii.
Sup, my name's Javii, and I will be playing Aidan Kent, Rift of the Bottom of the Ocean.
We also have Devil.
Hello, I am Devil. I will be playing the Rift of Yoshimitsu.
And last but not least, Cheshire.
Hi, I'm Cheshire. I am playing Codi Hallowell, who is the Rift of Bloody Mary.
All right, and doing today's voiceover monologue / recap will be Javii. Not Javii, Devil as Marcus, and the verbal dyslexia is already now kicking in on me. So
We forgive you.
All right, Devil as Marcus. What is going on?
So, I went to a rave with my friends the other night. That was weird. Started to dance with Mika.
Got glomped.
Got glomped. Didn't much care for it. Then the speakers exploded. That was painful. And next thing I know, I'm in the bathroom jugging a guy with a sword. Pause. Next thing I know, I'm at Cody's place having the strangest, then immediately worst dream of my life. Before Cody breaks my phone, we find out that apparently the Chang twins have something to do with this new group going around, and Aidan, God bless his soul, decided to join them, quotation marks, and now me and Cody are following them in her car. We are now at a junkyard, and things are gonna get interesting, I think.
Okay, so how we are going to start this scene is we're going to start with the scene goes to Cody and Marcus sitting in her car as you both watch as the bus starts to slowly pull into the junkyard. Are you guys going to try to see if you can drive on through? Or do y'all plan to hide the car somewhere and then try to sneak in somehow? What's the game plan?
I'm all for kind of hiding the car and Cody grabbing her compact. If Marcus wants to kind of get closer.
Yeah.
He can tell waiting is making her a little antsy in general.
Yeah. Marcus would be like, yeah, we need to get in and get closer, so we'll just park the car somewhere safe.
Yeah, so she'll find somewhere off to the side and hidden.
Okay, so I'll just say there's another little pile of stuff somewhere not far away. You are able to just quietly and slowly pull the car in behind that, and you both get out of the car. And now if you want to see if you can figure out how you both get in, then I'm going to need Marcus and Cody to both roll for investigation.
I'll roll, because I'll be looking for something mirror-like to get me a little bit closer in. It's a junkyard, there's tons of broken shit.
Also, is there an immediate, I gotta mention there's a building nearby, and if so, can I see the roof of the building?
So this is just a forsaken junkyard. There's not really a building. It's just heaps upon heaps of garbage and scrap.
Okay, so it's just a giant trash heap. Gotcha.
It may have one of those little junkyard trailers you see if you go inside, but no tall buildings anywhere nearby this area.
And since it's a junkyard or like a scrapyard, there's not one of those giant like magnet crane things.
You know what? No, yeah, there's one of those giant magnet cranes just kind of going like a la-esque Brave Little Toaster.
Okay. Oh god, that's a deep cut.
Ah, yes, childhood religious trauma.
God, that just aged myself so badly that I said that. I had that on VHS of all things too.
Yup.
All right, Cody, what tags do you want to use for investigating?
Probably my confidence, and because I'm attempting to see like what is going on, my seeing through mirrors, because I'm sure there's some broken ones around, or at least reflective stuff. So it'd be a 2.
All right, roll +2 then.
Dice rolling section.
Snake eyes.
Nope, that's your first roll.
That is true.
You motherfricker.
No way.
Cursed me.
No way. Yes.
How dare you?
No way.
That's it. The infection gang can have you. They can have you. I don't want you anymore.
Oh wow.
So,
We're breaking up, Aidan. Goodbye.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, the curse is no longer Aidan rolling the snake eyes. It's whoever rolls first gets the snake eyes now, apparently.
Oh, this is actually like a campaign curse.
How dare you?
3 times is too. It's too like pronounced. Like this can't be coincidence.
I was really hoping it was going to be a hat trick with Aidan doing the snake eyes.
Yeah, me too. It would have been funny.
It would have been funnier, but this is still just as good.
I'm just going to assume that the stuff within her range of vision is probably all too broken. There's not enough to get any actual full sight.
Yeah, we could say that. Like you're looking through.
It makes sense.
Like you try to look through your compact mirror, and you're just seeing like just shards of barely anything. Yeah. So
everything in her range is just way too small. Marcus can see she's very frustrated, and like for the sake of like hilarious flavor, she's probably swiping on the compact as if it's like a phone. Flipping through the different like reflective surfaces, like you mother, what? That's too small. Like just so frustrated.
Yeah,
I feel like with Marcus, we have just a Deadpool mode where he just looks at the camera and is like, "She rolled snake eyes."
Yeah,
yeah. But for Marcus, it's just like she looks really frustrated, and she's like pulling her finger across like a makeup compact, just looking incredibly frustrated.
Problem?
There's nothing big enough that I can see through.
Well, that's not good.
I usually have a decent range, and there's something, but everything here must be too broken.
All right. At which point, oh god, for an investigator, I need to get in here without being caught. So I'm gonna roll sleight of hand.
Okay.
Well, with sleight of hand and with teleport, and I'm gonna teleport not to the very top of the magnet, but like the midway point, and just kind of like mucky hang off of it.
Hold on, are you teleporting just yourself, or are you going to take her with you?
Just myself for right now. And also, depending on the distance, it may invoke my weakness tag.
So, hold on, let me make sure I understand. You're trying to you see the magnet thing hanging in the air, and you're trying to teleport. Like, are you trying to make sure, like, it attaches to you from the bottom, or you want to get, like, on top of the magnet part?
No, so like the actual, so like there's the crane bit that extends out, then there's like the cabin where somebody sits, and there's like the bit that's connected to the ground.
Yeah.
I'm teleporting to the bit that's connected to the ground, like midway up it.
Okay, so I'm going to say this right now. You can only see like the boom arm that goes up and the string holding the magnet. You can't see like the cab.
Oh, okay.
With the piles of the junk all around. So you can teleport yourself to the boom part of it if you want. You're going to be pretty high up.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Absolutely not. Marcus is like, crap. Okay.
It's like if you roll investigate, might also be able to tell you guys like if you see like any places that you can like sneak in from.
I can just do a flat roll for investigate then, because I have no investigation.
All right, go ahead then.
That's all.
Well, hey,
Wow,
that's
all right.
something.
Well, frick, I guess you see everything.
I saw
Everything from
all
in the
the
entire city. You have all of the knowledge. You see so well that suddenly Marcus realizes that the gods above are just three weird people sitting around a Discord. And he's just a character on a sheet.
Okay, because I'm just loving this. I'm gonna let you have 3 clues, even though it was a flat roll. I'll give you 3 clues you can work with,
Oh my god.
just because this was so perfect.
So for the listeners, we went from Cody, first roll of the game, rolling snake eyes, to Marcus,
Oh,
second roll of the game, critically succeeding. Double sixes.
And let me add, you did a critical success on a flat roll. You got
That's also a
double
power of
success.
12, so if you had some sort of dynamite roll add on to your investigation, you would have had a dynamite success.
On a flat roll. That's a
On a flat roll. Yeah.
God roll.
It would have been absolutely insane.
So it turns out Muramasa just eats luck, not people.
Yeah.
It's like, so the bar is set for Aidan. There's no way he could do any better or any worse at this point.
right?
No, yeah, that
Literally.
is the best you could have possibly ever rolled.
Actually, yeah. So like, Aiden's sitting pretty right now. Trust me, it's okay. We're good.
Aidan's just like, I feel disturbance in the force.
Yeah. On the first roll, Aiden was just somewhere like something feels weird. Like he's on the bus. He's on the bus. Like something's off. What's going on?
I feel Cody's frustration in the distance.
Yeah.
All right, so 3 clues, Marcus.
Is there any way for us to sneak in?
There is a hole. There is a good hole that you can both fit through in the fencing around the side of the junkyard.
Okay.
Right off the bat.
When the bus went through the gate, what direction did it go?
It was looking like it was going to keep on driving towards it. It was like until the center of the junkyard.
Okay. And one more. I can save clues, right?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, as long as you're here in this junkyard area, you can bank that 1 clue to use at any other point.
I'll bank it then.
All right.
Just make note of it so you don't forget.
All right. So, if you're both going to try to sneak through this hole to get in, I need you now both to roll for sneak around.
Because you say it's a little hole, right? Would sleight of hand work to like hold the fence so it doesn't rattle and make noise? Would that count?
I would allow that. Yes.
Okay, so I can roll a +1 then.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my confidence, probably my cheerleading, and maybe parkour for being able to like jump and maybe roll through the hole so that I don't touch the fence line. Or at least cheerleading.
That's an 8, by the way.
I would say parkour over cheerleading.
Okay, yeah, no, I can ride with that. Both of them kind of work because parkour gives you the whole trying to find locations where it's easier to move. So I can see either.
So I think that's just 2 for you then.
Yeah. No, type the thing, please. Thank you. Now, don't do what you did again, Dice, or we're gonna have problems. Thank you.
Nice.
Okay. It seems like the only time we've ever gotten a snake eyes is always at the beginning of every game. I
Yeah.
don't think it's ever happened at any other point in any of our other sessions. So
This dice bot is a little suspect. It's a little sus. You know what I mean?
Yeah, considering you needed express permissions to even use it.
Yeah. It's like,
it's punishing me for allowing you guys all the express permissions to use it.
Yeah, true.
All right, so I'm trying to remember what was the outfit that Cody was wearing again?
Oh, it's dirty.
Just dirty? Nothing's.
So she has a little white like sweater thing on, brown skirt, like tan leggings, and like the fashion version of like horse riding boots.
I think I know what you're
so-
talking about.
Yeah, so like her top is dirty
So
because it
I'm
was
going to say,
tan.
Devil, you're able to get through first. Marcus is able to get through first with ease on the other side. You hold open the fencing so that Cody can get through. But because it's an 8, Cody,
There you
a part of your sweater rips off and gets stuck to the fence as you go through.
Oh, it's fine. It probably tore the sleeve. It's fashionable.
Just, yeah.
If there's any fabric on the fence, Mark is going to grab that.
Small curse from Cody.
Okay, I'll allow you to do that since you rolled that 10. So
Just a little fuck off. like swearing at the fence, not even at anything else.
All right. So as
Looking
you
at her
two,
sweater, like, God damn it.
so as you two start to sneak your way around through the junkyard to get to where you think the bus was heading, we'll cut to the bus as it pulls it pulls in the further into the junkyard, and it stops in the center. It's like this huge, like, it's weird. So all this junk around, and there's this huge, just cleared out space right here, like nothing in sight in this weird clearing in the middle of this junkyard. And you can still kind of see Victor Chang is just kind of standing outside, arms crossed, just waiting patiently, as one of the glossy-eyed jocks gets up and says, "All right, everyone off the bus!" And everyone starts to get off the bus.
I raise my hand, and I say, I have a quick question. Any idea on what activities will be taking place today?
You'll find out soon enough. Get off the bus.
Okay. Sure. I just have like asthma, so like I just want to make sure that I'm capable of.
You're shoved behind by one of the other glossy-eyed jocks that just says, "Move it!"
Okay, got you. Right. I'm moving, and I have to crouch really low because I'm very tall and the bus is extremely like small. So I'm like, okay, and I like waddle my way out the bus.
So yeah, you all get off the bus. You're kind of you all are formed. You get in like a line with all these other people that aren't glossy-eyed, as the glossy-eyed jocks go and form a line right behind Victor Chang.
And you said everyone else that was on the bus was also glossy-eyed, along with the jocks. Okay, gotcha.
So the other people that you came with that are like the initiates. You all. So here's how I'm going to say everyone is. So the bus is right here. The jocks are lined up behind Victor Chang against the bus. Victor Chang is in front of the glossy-eyed jocks. You all that are like the initiates are now all lined up in front of Victor Chang.
Gotcha.
Like,
okay.
Like shoulder to shoulder, not front to back.
Okay, sweet.
And Victor's just kind of looking at all of you. And I'm trying to figure out how I want him to sound. I want him to be kind of like tough guy. Yeah, trying to switch it up a little bit here and there. So Victor Chang looks at every one of you and he's like, I am very happy to see that you all wish to join our little infection club. It's like, we shall provide you with great opportunities that no other can fathom.
I raise my hand again.
He's the jocks just all glare at you, and Victor is completely ignoring you as he just keeps doing this monologue speech about the club, all they can do for you all, kind of stuff.
I'll lower my hand slightly, but I'll keep a finger up, just kind of like.
So Victor starts to walk up and down as he's talking, and he stops at you and finally notices that your hand's like kind of like halfway up.
Yeah, just like a finger. I don't want to be disruptive. I want to let him finish.
How recognizable would Aidan be?
If Victor went to our school, very recognizable. Extremely recognizable. Like, and if he doesn't like me, then yeah, he'd be like, "What the hell are you doing here?" But like,
yeah, he raises an eyebrow because he does go to your school, so he does recognize you. At least he's heard about you, and it's like, wouldn't expect the top member of the swim team to want to step out of the ranks.
Well, I mean, from what I heard about you guys, you don't necessarily have to like give up rank. What do you mean by rank exactly? I'm a little confused. This is Aidan talking to Victor. This isn't me asking a question.
He starts walking around again, but still kind of talking to you. It's like, oh, you know how it goes. Jocks, cheerleaders, nerds, geeks, weebs. There's always a ranking system. But the Infection Club denounces that. There is no rank or better than you. We are all the same.
See. But like, you could kind of just believe in that without the gang. You know what I mean? You can just be like a cool guy. I mean, look at me, right? People say I'm a jock, but like I don't really care about all that stuff. Me, I just want to be good at swimming.
Roll convince for me on that.
Okay.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, and this is Aiden's first roll. Oh boy.
Oh,
Somehow he manages to roll -5. Like for each dice. Like it's a D6,
excited.
but both are -5.
Yeah, I'm so excited. Okay. We're rolling convince.
Yes, what tags are you going to use?
I'm using a well-intentioned dude.
Okay.
I'm going to use airheaded here because I'm purposely playing obtuse. Well, not purposely, but like, yeah, like he genuinely thinks, because like they're just like, oh, we don't believe in jocks and like all the nerds and whatever.
Don't forget we have clout.
Oh yeah, true.
Like,
and like
people
yeah.
know who we are.
Oh yeah, you all have your theme tags back again for that. So
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll use well-intentioned dude, airheaded, because like this is kind of stupid. Like you're purposely like speaking out against the person who's trying to initiate you, right? Like he's being very unaware, right, of the situation at hand.
Okay, and you're just using those 2 tags. You're not going to use anything else.
Our crew themes. Yeah, I'll use cloud. Yeah.
Okay, I'm also going to activate your weakness tag. They're not easily impressed.
Yeah, that's very obvious. Yeah.
So
Okay.
roll +2.
Putting attention on that afterwards. Okay, roll. There we go.
There we go.
11. Damn. Okay.
So you actually see on Victor's face a small smile kind of break out as you say these words.
Yeah.
And he's like, huh, I like the way you think. You would do well as a leader.
Oh, a leader?
Yes, you think these guys are just behind me or just pure muscle? And he's pointing to like all these other jocks that are behind him, glossy eyes. They are strong leaders that I picked out from their initiation groups. They are to help lead all of us so we all stay on the right path. And I see that in you. He holds out his right hand to you, and Aidan, the sleeve of Victor's jacket slides up a bit, and from his wrist going up to where the sleeve rolls up, his veins are entirely black.
I look at his veins and I look at him. What kind of expression does he have on his face right now?
He's interested in you. He is very intrigued with you. Like he is trying to he's trying to act like a friend to you right now.
Aren't they all interested? Damn. Okay, so okay, now question for you. Does these like black veins, are they like trying to attach to me? It's like in some way, like
you don't know.
Okay. I'm gonna take a roll here. It's a little bit of a risk.
Now hold on.
Okay, I'll let you finish. Yeah.
So he's holding his hand out to you for like a handshake. You can see from where his sleeve rolled up that his veins are black. Do you shake his hand?
I don't. Instead, what I do is I pat his head, and I'm just like, hey, no hard feelings. I just have like a thing with germs, and I don't really shake people's hands. But I like finger guns him, and I'm like, hey, honestly, really appreciate it. I really enjoy that you believe in me. That's great, man.
So his smile, as soon as you do that, immediately disappears.
Uh-oh.
So I'm going to say you're at the very end of the line. You're like the last person on this line. So you see as is this like this kind of weird like anger flashes his eyes for like a second. His right hand reaches to the person next to you, grabs onto their head, and you immediately see as every vein in this person's body that he just touched starts to turn completely black as this person falls to his knees next to you.
And Aidan goes like, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, finish.
And yeah, you just see this happening. This one of these geeks is on their knees, just kind of just laying out little moans of pain. His veins turning completely black as you just see the black veins also now appear like on Victor's face and on his hands, like he is infecting this person. And when Victor takes his hand off the person, the black veins disappear of the geek, but the geek's eyes are now glossed over as well.
Boy, he doesn't like that. I'm gonna be honest. It was fun in games until he actually saw it like happen in real life, you know.
So I'm gonna cut from you really quick. We're gonna cut to Codi and Marcus. What are you all doing at this time?
Just trying to figure out where they are.
I'll say, if y'all want me to, I can say that y'all like just made your way carefully, climbed up to like one of the junk piles to where you're now looking down at this scene, and you just watched as you get up there right as Victor like put his hand on someone, and then this geek fall to his knees, and then you see like Victor take his hands off this person that's next to Aidan.
Well, that's all about. Do we see him like rise back up and then like I'm weird or anything?
You just hear Codi go, "Ew."
You see the geek like slowly stand back up and join over with the line of the jocks by the bus.
Oh, well, that's not good.
And then you see as Victor turns back to Aidan, his hand out again.
Oh,
we could do this the easy way or the hard way.
Is that me? Do I answer that?
This is Victor talking to Aidan. Yes,
okay, but it's Marcus's and Cody's scene, right?
Yes. I was saying while this was happening, they were coming up and saying this, and at the same time they're watching this. Then this other scene kind of happens. Everything's kind of happens simultaneously right now.
Okay, so technically, yeah, I got you. I'm trying to map it out like cinematically. Okay, got you.
Yeah.
All right. So
I think I'm gonna grab the nearest thing to me and attempt to hit Victor in the back of the head with it.
Before you do that, he's gonna like
roll me, take a risk.
Before you do that, Marcus will like grab your hand and be like, "We're outnumbered. We can't fight this. Hold on.
We can't let Aidan get whatever that was."
I know, and we're not going to. Just give me a minute. Let me think.
She's gonna squint at him. Like there's just this look of.
Okay. Immediately, Marcus is okay. I know it.
You've got 2 minutes.
It's like Victor is still waiting for Aidan to take his hand as you all are trying to think of what to do.
Oh, I know exactly what to do. Marcus is like, stay here and watch Aidan. I'm gonna cause a distraction. I need to trust me on this. And Marcus is gonna like shimmy back down the pile. He's gonna walk a little bit to a different pile of junk. And for the first time in a very long time, he's going to unsheath Muramasa and cut the pile like at the base to cause them to fall over and make a lot of noise.
And you just, as you pull out the sword, you just hear the voice of the sword go, "Yeah."
Don't worry, you'll eat soon.
All right, I need Marcus to take the risk roll for this one then.
Okay, so with take the risk, we have sleight of hand for using the sword. We have Manji Ninjutsu tag of knowing just how to fight with a blade, and then we have the tag of Muramasa for cut anything. So that's +3. And if you want to invoke any weakness tags,
I'm definitely going to be activating the cursed bloodlust once you're pulling out the sword for the first time in probably who knows how long. So
that's 2d6 +2.
Mm-hmm.
12.
All right, so narrate for
you need to calm down.
Yeah. Double 5s this time with the +2.
You need to calm down.
So narrate for me how this looks and happens.
So when Marcus reaches on his back and unsheaths Muramasa, first and foremost, if anyone is in the immediate area, you get this genuine, just like spine tingle. It's like, what the fuck was that?
I'll say that because it's not like it's a huge junkyard, but you're not far away, I would say, at the same time from like the group in the center. I'll say everyone just gets this cold chill. It's like narratively like the cold breath, just kind of like of everyone. Just this cold chill runs down their spine. As actually Codi sees as Victor takes his hand back for a second, as he's like confused now what the shiver he just felt. All right, you can continue now, Marcus.
And then Marcus just kind of stances up and just does a horizontal slice at the base of this pile of junk, and all you see is this blade, just like butter, just clean through at the base, and then this pile of garbage and scrap and whatnot just tip over like a tree.
Question: is this garbage supposed to be tilting at the group?
No, it's away from the group. It's supposed to be like tilting towards another pile of garbage. He's kind of like making a domino effect.
Okay, because I'm saying if you're trying to have it towards them, I was going to have Aidan roll. It's danger to avoid the falling garbage.
No. It's away. It's away towards another pile. It's like a domino effect.
Are you like hiding after you did this, or are you like just getting right there for them to see you after this garbage falls over?
No, immediately Marcus is gonna like resheath the blade and then like start like heading back to Codi.
So I'll say, like, because you rolled so high, yeah, you slice through the garbage, it all topples over, and you hide and behind another pile really quick as Victor's like, "What was that? Go check it out!" And then you see like the several jocks and the one geek that he just turned all like head over to investigate the junk pile, but they're not going to find you at the moment since you rolled so high.
Yeah. So then in my head, I imagine we maybe cut back to Codi, who just heard, one probably felt the spine chill, and then two heard just like this clang of all this garbage.
I also imagine like her hair like standing on end like Puss in Boots' fur for the movie.
Yeah, like she kind of bristled for sure. Like, what's that?
All right, is Codi trying to do anything?
Junkyard ghosts, hate it. I think she's going to attempt to mirror walk to tug Aidan out of there. So I'm not sure if that would be a sneak around or...
Wait, repeat one more time what that was? Mirror walk to what?
To try and tug Aidan into her little world so that he's not in Victor's vicinity.
Now, the thing is, you will have to... Because the only mirror you have is your compact, because you weren't able to find anything earlier with your investigates.
Not true, the bus's windows. Or rear view.
Ooh, that is a good one.
That requires you still having to get him and getting on the bus without Victor like, getting onto you already. So,
who says that I'm gonna go with her? Right?
Look,
I mean,
I said it was being attempt to pull you in.
Well, first, so if you're going to try to get to Aidan,
I guess the goal is to sneak into the bus for now, because the bus is right behind them. That's the closest I'm going to be able to get to him.
So you want to go through the mirror onto the rear and poke him out through the rearview mirror onto the bus.
Well, no, get me to the bus. So then the next thing that I could do is possibly like get him out of situation.
So you're gonna mirror walk into the bus, and then after you're kind of just gonna duck in the bus for a little bit because like no one's gonna know you're in there.
Try and figure out what I can do from there because I'd be closer to you guys.
So I'm trying to understand what we're trying to do. So you're trying to walk. You're trying to sneak to the bus
through my mirrorverse.
Okay, so this is what I'm trying to say. Are you trying to use the mirror to go through the rearview bus of the mirror to get on the bus, or you try to come out
using compact to get out of the bus's rearview mirror into the bus.
That's what I'm trying to explain. I don't know if I'm understanding right now. So you're going into the mirror, and then the rearview mirror, which is inside the bus.
Yes.
You're gonna pop out of that, and you'll be inside the bus.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I was trying to understand and explain. Okay. So that's still gonna be sneak around though.
Yeah, brain go burr.
God, autism brain go burr.
No, legit. Like even I was just like, huh? So travel through is negated by bloody handprints because that's my 1-to-1. But then I've got my confidence and probably the parkour again to try and get onto the bus quietly.
Okay. So that's +2 then, I think.
Only an 8, but
So you come out. So here's what I'm going to have is you go into the Mirrorverse. It's taking you a little bit to find the rearview mirror, but as you're doing this, Aidan, you see as Victor takes both his hands, places it on 2 more kids as they fall to the ground and their veins all start to turn black as well.
Aidan's going to prepare to react, but like, yeah, we'll wait for Cody to finish. So Aidan's probably looking at this like, hey, like, you know what I mean? He's like, get your hands off of him, you know?
oh no, her sitting on the bus is her current. That was my quote turn was just her getting there to get closer to you.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right,
yeah.
So flips back to me. Cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, he like, I guess turns 2 more kids, and I'm just like,
Or he's in the process of turning 2 more kids right now before you.
okay, so I'm actually going to, what do the other kids, like, the other students look like? Are they scared?
They're scared, but they're also too afraid to run for fear of what might happen to them if they tried to run.
Okay, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to be like, hey, get your hands off of them. And in that fit, I'm going to like throw him against, like, I don't know, a pile of like trash and scrap. I'm going to like use my abilities to like mentally throw him. Like, you know what I mean?
So since he's distracted with doing something right now, I'm going to say this is going to be a hit with all you got.
Yeah.
So
Blast him.
What power attacks are you going to use?
Spatial pressure. Or you know what? Sorry. I'm not going to like toss him. I'm just going to kind of try to stop him. Like, you know what I mean? Like stop him from what he's doing. Because I was going to say lock their movement, but like if I'm throwing them, that doesn't really like, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm just like gonna lock him in place, right?
Okay.
And
so you're still using spatial pressure manipulation, right?
yes.
And then lock their movement.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm trying to find a third one. This well-intentioned dude.
Okay. I'll allow that because you're trying to do something good. However,
Yeah.
I'm going to activate major collateral because if you don't focus well enough in doing this, your powers could go sideways on you.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that is a main feature of these. Okay.
So that's +2 then.
Yep. Oh my god.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Okay, so okay, how does this look when you use your powers when you're trying to do this?
So when I sort of shout, right? I'm just like, you know, like, hey, get off of them, you know? And when I do that, like, there's like almost like a pulse, you know what I mean? Like a wave that emits from me, and everything sort of just feels heavier, like in that moment, right? I'll even still allow the fact that this effect is like temporarily affecting the other students, but it's mostly I'm directing it towards Victor, you know.
So what I'm gonna say is you do, because you're automatically giving me a 2 status. I'm gonna say it's frozen 2.
Yeah.
And you just see him his hands his whole body just locks up, and you see this look in his eyes. It's like, what the hell's going on? And his grip on the two people loosen, and the 2 just collapse to the ground. They just pass out. It looks like you interrupted like right at the right point before this power overtook them. And then you also get to pick 2 from the hit with all you got list. So let me get that up so we can go over it again. So hit with all you got, you get to pick 2 options. So you have take cover, secure superior position. You get them good, get many of them, which adds 1 to the tier. Control the collateral damage. Hold the target's attention, if possible. You gain the upper hand, take 1 juice.
Okay, so what I'm actually going to do is so I get 2 of them, right?
Yes, you get to pick 2 since you rolled a 12.
Okay, gotcha. So I'm going to control the collateral damage. right?
Mhm.
And I'm going to take cover or secure a superior position.
Okay, so yeah, you freeze him in place. It lets these other two go. So what are you doing to secure a superior position or take cover?
So I'm actually. So can he like? Let me see. Because what I want to do is I want to get the other students in a place of safety, right? So can I, while he's locked in place, right? I'm going to see if I can like get the students to carry the other two that sort of passed out and tell them to get to the bus. Like I'm going to be like, all right, everyone get to the bus, get out of here, right?
Okay, so I'm gonna say that you have to roll convince on that one for them, but you're starting at -1 because all the students are scared.
Gotcha. Okay, that's 100% fair.
Hold on, are you typing something, Cody?
Oh, sorry. Is it coming through on my clacky keys?
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
You're clicking-
Ah, no, my clacky keys.
Sorry, it's okay.
You're good. Okay, so you
Yeah.
have to roll convince, but it's starting at -1 because all these other students are like completely freaking out right now.
Okay, gotcha. So I'm actually going to roll. I'm going to say this is a connected roll, so I can't use well-intentioned dude, but I'm going to use King of the School, get special treatment, and the heartthrob.
Okay, another +2 roll then.
Okay.
I'm using the fact that I'm incredibly pretty.
Yeah. Well, it's just like I'm heroic in their eyes right now. I'm just like, oh my gosh, he's trying to save us. You know?
Yeah, no, trust me. In my notes, I'm doing a little like insert white glow.
Yeah. And plus, like they know me, right? Like they're students, so they probably know of me too. So.
Oh yeah, everyone recognizes Aidan.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
All right, correction. 12 isn't the best thing that you could potentially roll. Apparently,
Yeah.
that is.
I love how this is possibly going to be like our let's go all out session kind of.
Yeah.
Screw the dice for me today, but you guys can have your fun.
So I'll say.
Yeah. Go
So
ahead.
the students are automatically like, okay, and they help pick up the other two, and they start to load them on the bus. We're going to cut to Marcus now.
Yeah.
So Marcus was hiding behind one of the piles as these other like glossy-eyed jocks and the one geek are all trying to look around. What are you going to do, Marcus?
Can I see the bus from where I am?
I say you can like peek around the corner and you see Aidan's like directing the kids to get on the bus.
Okay. I need to get to the bus, so I'm going to teleport to it.
Okay, sneak around.
So sneak around, teleport into the bus. Depending on the distance, that may or may not invoke the get dizzy weakness tag.
Well, this is the first time you're using your teleporting for this role, so I would say that the get dizzy would not apply yet. So,
Okay, cool. So 2d6 plus 1. 5 is.
okay,
Uh-oh.
we're gonna have some fun with this.
Oh
So
no, this is
you-
what he was waiting for.
You aim at the bus, and you feel your teleport activate. You feel it go sideways. You teleport right between all the jocks.
Damn it.
And I'll say at the same time this is happening, when Aidan's getting on the bus with the kids, Cody, you pop out of the rearview mirror onto the bus in front of everyone.
Well, I'm actually not getting on the bus with them. I'm going to stay keeping Victor in place, you know? Because the way my ability works is I have to like sort of focus on it or like try to, you know?
Okay, so all the other kids are getting on the bus, and then Cody pops out of the rearview mirror onto the bus in front of them. Aidan is keeping his focus on Victor. Marcus just spectacularly teleported right between the other infected people. So
Okay, so not the jocks who were like searching for me, but it's like the remaining ones behind Victor.
no, the ones that are no, he sent all those glossy-eyed jocks and the one geek to go look at the pile that you knocked over. You just teleported now because you failed that roll right in between them all.
Oh, okay.
So you are surrounded right now.
Fair enough. Okay, knowing that I'm surrounded, again, it's kind of do or die. So Marcus, he like pulls the sword back out again.
Miramasu?
Yes.
It just was like, feed me, Seymour, feed me now.
And again, like unsheathing it for a second time, it's you get that spine tingle. And looking at the sword itself, the actual physical appearance of the sword, it's has a white handle, and the sword itself honestly looks like it can't cut shit. It looks all like rusted out and weather beaten.
So I would say at this point, since you're about ready to fight, your relic of this sword actually changes into Miramatsu itself to fight. What would the Miramatsu sword look like?
Like I said, it would have a white handle. The guard would be almost like a flower pattern. And the actual blade itself, like I said, would look very like weather beaten and like jagged and kind of rusted out at points. It doesn't look like it can cut anything, but seeing as how it just took out a whole pile of garbage, that clearly isn't the case.
So, but this isn't the relic form of it. This is like the actual sword, Miramatsu, what it looks like.
No, I have
That's what I'm saying.
No, I have a thing for that's why it looks like that. It still looks like this in its like relic form, in its normal form. It's gonna change as I use it. You'll see.
Okay. Yeah, and I guess once again the cold chill just going down all their spines again as they all turn to look at you.
And Marcus, seeing as how he's surrounded, I'm assuming the nerd is like the scrawniest looking one in the group.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. Marcus is like no hesitation. He's just gonna like cut this nerd. He's not gonna like fatally wound him or anything. He's just gonna like nick him in his side.
All right, so we're gonna do go toe to toe then for this. And you're starting, and because we're training this as a small collective, you're starting at a -1.
Okay, -1. So let's see. We have sleight of hand to use the sword, calm mind to actually like focus in on what I'm doing. Cut anything. For another tag, so a +2 again.
I'm going to activate the Cursed Bloodlust with this tag again. So that'd be +1 then?
Yep, and that's all 3 attentions, which means I get a thing towards the end.
Yes, do it up.
8.
Alright, so go toe to toe, you get to pick one deal. So achieve your goal, get them good, or block dodge counter.
I want to achieve my goal of like cutting this person in the side, and then I'm gonna start like booking it.
Alright, so yeah, you just nick them in the side, and since you didn't do the get them good, you're not giving them a stash, you're just nicking them, but you get some blood on the blade, and you just hear the blade like, yes!
And as this blood hits the sword, it absorbs into it, and you see the spots that were once rusted, you see them like fade away.
It's like, I don't know why. I picture the Muramatsu blade almost like Nightmare Sword from Soul Calibur, where it's got like an eye on like the hilt of on the blade.
No, it's not like any of the Soul Age weapons.
It's like, that would be really cool though. That's kind of the picture I think of it. So I'm going to say, as you start running away, I now need you to roll face danger, as like a couple of the jocks are going to try to like lunge at you.
Want to lunge at me. I'm going to use... I'm actually going to get weird with it. I'm going to use the mobility tag stilts, because one of the things Yoshimitsu can do is like he can literally stand on like the hilt of his sword.
He's just
Oh lord.
This is a classic move, actually. It's so good.
Gonna get weird with it.
Chesh, I'll send you videos just so you can see the references, because like these are important. But yes, go ahead, Marcus.
Oh no, I'm totally imagining Ash from Apex. She has an animation where she stands on the end of her sword.
Yeah.
That makes me think of, don't they have like stilts for the Portal 2 characters? Like stilt legs kind of deal?
Yeah, she's got like the like fall boots.
Yeah, it's kind of like that kind of deal. Okay, so stilts, what else?
Built sleight of hand, because again you gotta like have balance to do this, and again
Would this not be considered a linked move, I think? So, because you just fight now, you're trying to run away, so I think this would be considered a linked move, so I don't know if you can use sleight of hand again.
all right. So yeah, it would just be stilts then.
Okay, +1.
8.
Okay, so I'm just gonna let this one go. You just book it as they lunge at you, and you just move like right out of the way as they just collide into each other. These two jocks that were lunging for you, you start booking it towards the bus. We'll cut back to Codi and Aidan real quick. What's going on with you guys? End of part 1.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the Mysteries Unknown podcast. The background music you hear is from the official City of Mist soundtracks made by Son of Oak Studios. The content warning at the beginning was done by Ryan Bravo of Odd Loot. Any other characters and content mentioned on here belong to the rightful creators and owners. My name is Hunter the MC, and join me next time as we investigate the City of Mist.